Alright everyone, the next few months in Genshin Impact are about to be absolutely wild. If you've been wondering how to spend your hard-earned Primogems or who to pull for in the upcoming versions, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down everything you need to know about the banners and characters arriving from version 5.7 all the way through the massive 6.0 update. Whether you're a strategic planner or just excited for new faces and reruns, this is your ultimate guide to the biggest changes, surprise comebacks, and must-pull characters on the horizon. Version 5.6 is here, and if you're thinking about pulling in any of the banners, let me introduce you to Loot Bar. It's a fast, secure, and super reliable website to top up your Genesis crystals. On Loot Bar, you'll find prices with up to 25% discounts compared to in-game prices. And a super simple process. Just select the amount of Genesis crystals you need, enter your UID and server, and complete the purchase. Everything is done securely, so your items are delivered straight to your account without any stress. In addition to Genshin Impact, on Loot Bar you can also top up other games like Honkai Star Rail and Wuthering Waves. And if you play on other platforms like PS5 and Xbox, you can also top up at Loot Bar. Click the link in the description and register to get an additional 10% discount coupon that can be combined with all other discounts. Now, onto the banners. Version 5.7 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting patches in a while. Skirk, the long-awaited 5-star Cryo Sword user, is finally making her debut. Her unique mechanic, Serpent's Subtlety, powers up her normal attacks and elemental burst, and her cryo damage scales over time, making her a top-tier DPS for freeze and hydro teams. Joining her is Dahlia, a new 4-star Hydro Sword user from Mondstadt, whose skill scales with max HP and boosts team attack speed. Emily's rerun is also happening in 5.7. She's a 5-star Dendro Polearm user from Fontaine, first introduced in version 4.8. Her kit is all about optimizing burning reactions with an elemental skill that deals AoE Dendro damage and gets stronger when enemies are burning. If you missed her before, now's a great time to pull, especially if you like off-field Dendro application. The second half of 5.7 is stacked. Mavuika, the Pyro Archon of Natlan, is finally getting her first rerun. Her elemental skill has 2 modes. Tap for coordinated pyro attacks with your team, or hold for pyro-infused normal attacks, both using her unique resource. Her elemental burst doesn't use energy, but instead a special meter she builds in combat. When activated, she hops on her motorcycle and enters a powered-up state, making her attacks even stronger. And yes, she literally fights while riding a bike. Shenhe is also back, and her timing couldn't be better. If you're pulling for Skirk, Shenhe is the ultimate support, boosting cryo damage and shredding cryo resistance. The second half of 5.7 is incredibly well-rounded, whether you're after Mavuika or leaning into Skirk and Shenhe. Moving on to 5.8. According to the latest leaks, there won't be any new 5-star characters here. Instead, expect a lineup dominated by reruns. Characters from Natlan, Citlali, Chaska, and Milani are all overdue for reruns, and at least 2 of them are likely to appear. Citlali is almost guaranteed, thanks to her popularity and flexible support kit. Chaska and Mualani are both strong candidates, but only 2 are expected to make the cut. Wanderer is also a strong possibility for a rerun, as he's been left out of recent region-focused banners. 5.8 is the last patch before the next region drops, so Hoyoverse will likely try to bait you into spending your Primogems before 6.0. Don't be surprised if we see an unexpected rerun or even an Archon banner here. Speaking of 6.0, this is the update everyone's waiting for. A new region, a new story arc, and likely new mechanics, exploration, and combat changes. At the start of every new region, there's always an Archon rerun. Think Zhongli in 4.0 and Raiden Shogun in 5.0. If 6.0 connects to Mondstadt, expect Venti to return as a bridge between the old and new. And if Venti's involved, Varka could finally make his debut, making this a huge story moment. We don't have concrete info on other new characters yet, but leaks should start dropping in the next month or 2. Skirk is tempting, but if 6.0 brings Varka and a whole new region, that's where I want to be ready. So what about you? Are you pulling in 5.7, skipping 5.8, or going all in for 6.0? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. See you in the next videos.